Hello everyone, my name is Lord Sandwich Shark Gamer and welcome back and welcome to Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2. That is right, the showdown between the Foundation and the Ice King is now live. So basically, you have to choose a side on this one, so you can choose side on the Team 7 or Team Ice King. So yeah, so I'm gonna explain. And of course, I'll do the Battle Pass review. So this is what I explain. So the showdown begins now. So I recorded the trailer that was like before season 1 ended. So yeah, so make your choice and tell the score. You side with the Foundation or the Ice King. Choose your team, win rivalries, and claim to the leaderboard to unlock new loot. Then of course you have this whole score. You already recorded the video trailer, so this one says to choose your target's rivalry screen, which means there's so for those who don't know, the rivalry screen is actually where you can actually depends on what side you're on, and of course if you complete challenges you get the rivalry score points, which of course you actually get you can upgrade your weapon, get perks or exotic weapons, and that's it. So it's actually pretty cool, and I think this one's actually sellable because they're actually doing an update. Oh, I finally got the spirit from German. Nice. Yeah, so it's because of the update. So I think it's actually down for a minute. So yeah, so the showdown page is actually getting fixed now. Getting fixed, so I think it should be up. And I think tomorrow or Monday. Then of course we have the additional bonus styles that you can get through March 26th. So in 6 days. So basically, if you buy the battle pass, you get a new Excel Ice King outfit for a new Excellated for the Ice King, and of course a new style for the Foundation. So basically every style, including with the cape, backling, glider, and everything. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. But only, and of course that's only available via if you buy the battle pass or not. So which I'm gonna show you in a minute. And of course you have the Showdown one as well. So where you can actually just get some rewards as well in this season. So you have the Showdown one. Actually choose a side. So this is the one that you got by when you enter. So you actually get so if you join Team Foundation, you get the Frost Ray Foundation, or you can get this one, the Exiled Frost Ice King. So depending on which one you wanna choose, it's up to you. So yeah. The battle pass is actually just 800 V-Bucks, so it's actually not too expensive. So they did lower price. Let's go to the battle pass. So the battle pass is gonna be ending on June 5. So June 5 is when the battle pass is gonna be ending. Of course, these are like the outfits that you get. So if you buy the battle pass, you have the outfits for so you get these ones for the Foundation skin, this one for the Ice King, and the one is for the new Jules skin. So yeah, so let's go. Alright, so let's begin the battle pass review. So tier 1 we have the Ice King. So you get the Exhaled Ice King. So this is like the first style that you get. You get the pickaxe, loading screen, the glider, the cape, the shoes, and of course you get the Ice Prince sidekick. This one also has some rewards as well, so you can just customize them however you guys like. Again, for sidekicks, you only have to customize them once, and that's actually permanent, and that's it. And of course, these ones have rewards. So basically, for this one, you have a loading screen, an emote, clothing style for his king. So we have a shirt, then we have an emoticon, another shirt style, banner, and another colored t-shirt for this guy. And of course you get the built-in emote. So it's actually pretty cool. Then we have a gold style for a pickaxe, copyright gem track, 100 V-Bucks, loading screen, spray, a golden style for a cape, and of course you have the golden cold Ice King. So this is like the gold version as well. And of course this is like the excelled version as well. So it's actually pretty cool. So again, if you wanna get this one, you have to buy the battle pass and do the challenges. Alright, now we have Schoolie's Choice Wrap. This one I think it's think this one's just animated and not reactive. Then we have a Voodoo plushie backling of fish sticks, copyrighted gem track. Then we have a Contrail, the skeleton of fish stick as a pickaxe, and we have Squibbly, who's one of the characters that we saw at the beginning of the trailer, which I thought this one could have been in the item shop or maybe a store pack, but first I did. Now we're just going into the battle pass. Yeah, it should have been like tier 1 though. Then we have the dead Punisher Harpoon Octopus, which looks pretty cool. This one says 6 5 E546. I think that's what it means. Then we have Spray, 100 V-Bucks. Norcel for pickaxe, Schoolies, Lullaby, Emo, which is actually copyrighted, and of course you have a dark version of it, which of course it looks pretty cool. Then we have the Frostburn Beast Glider, which of course is kind of a remix of the item shop version, of course. Then we have an emoticon, Spray, a pickaxe, Barfly backling, and of course a Lady Windfrost, which of course kind of reminds me of Killer Frost. So yeah, kind of similar, but yeah, kind of gives like the vibe. Then we have a copyrighted emote, another sell for a pickaxe, 100 V-Bucks, loading screen, copyrighted gem track, and of course another sell for this one, which is kind of like more for a mission, I think. So kind of gives me like Mission Impossible vibes. So yeah. Then we have the Dasha knife. It's a pickaxe, a banner, the Cat Kaboom backlink, which it looks pretty cool. Loading screen, spray, and of course we have the Dasha skin as well. She's actually wearing a sweater, and of course we have like the logo of the Imagine Order. So I'm pretty sure she is part of them. I think, I'm not sure. Of course, this one also has like the helmet version as well, so it's actually pretty cool. Then we have the Rainbow Contrail, 100 V-Bucks, the emoticon, which is something that cats do when they're going to be fighting. Another cell for the backlink, another cell for a knife pickaxe, and of course the tactical Dasha one. Of course, this one is like more gray military, so it's actually pretty cool. If you remove just the cat ears and the gamer headset, so yeah. Then we have the perfect plasma spike pickaxe for the foundation, a glider, his cape, the wrap, which I don't think it's reactive, but it is animated. 100 V-Bucks. Then we have the foundation reforge, so it's actually pretty cool. So this is like more gold, and of course this one has the helmet as well. So it's actually pretty cool. Then we have another cell for the glider, contrail, another cell for a pickaxe, gauntlet greeting emote, another cell for a pickaxe, and of course another cell for the foundation one. This is the new classic one, so yeah. And of course this is the icebreaker one as well. So yeah, you can actually get this one, but that's via if you buy the battle pass into the challenges. Next one is actually the order section. So we have our dual pickaxes. Hold up, kind of bugged for a while. I'm not sure why. All right, so we have our dual pickaxes, her banner, her backlink, spray, the wrap, which it is reactive, so you can actually see a little red line there, which looks pretty cool. And of course we have a remix version of the order, so it's actually pretty cool because the original one is actually in the item shop, and of course that one was for the I think that's the final skin before the live event between the 7 and the IO back in chapter 3 season 2. Then we have another cell for the glider, a loading screen, 100 V-Bucks, another cell for pickaxes, her backlink, and another cell for her, which of course is the stealth one. Looks pretty cool. Then of course we're going for a jewels section, so we have our dual pickaxes, loading screen, a snowboard, and the elite back then we haven't seen Ohm for a while, which looks pretty cool. Then we have the Grinding Gears Contrail. I don't think she had this one in the original Battle Pass, I think. Then we have the Elite Jewels, so Elite Engineering Vendors. I think this is so this is Jewel's second time in the Battle Pass because I think she was in the Battle Pass back in Chapter 2, Season 3. That was the summer season as far as I know. Um, then we have an Arsenal for pickaxes, an emoticon, 100 V-Bucks, Narcel for the snowboard, Narcel for the Ohm, and of course Narcel for the Jules one. This is like a winter variant of her. Of course, you actually get this one, which has like the same as the purple Shadow Maida skin, so it's actually pretty cool. Again, if you want to get this style, you have to get the Battle Pass and do the challenges. And of course, the tier 100 is the Box Bunny skin, so we have his pickaxe. Again, I'm not sure what's going on with my controller. Loading screen, which is Rabbit season, which is kind of like a meme in one of episodes of Looney Tunes, where Bugs Bunny and of course that Daffy Duck, I think that's his name, they were actually arguing saying it's actually bunny season, it's actually duck season. They were kind of actually like that, so that's kind of why. Then we have this one saying, "What's up, Doc?" So kind of like a classic thing. Then we have the card explosive backling. Then we have the bugs. No, it's got sauces. No, it's actually, and of course this emoticon is kind of like a meme. That was like way back. I think it was in like 2018, 2019 vibes, man. So kind of nostalgic. Then we have a banner, and then we have the Bugs Bunny skin. So this is like the default one. Then we have the what's up, Doc? Then we have the spread saying, "Ya missed." 100 V-Bucks. Then we have the Showdown loading screen. Then we have the Space Jam pickaxe, the rabbit, the faster rabbit spray, and of course is the Toon Squad bugs from the film. The Toon Squad. I think we have the first one, and of course the second one as well. So yeah, so it's actually pretty cool that they gave this style as well. So yeah. And of course, let's go for the bonus rewards. So our bonus one, we have an RSL for the ice, Prince sidekick. Then we have the Windfrost Hell wrap, which I think is just animated. Then we have a loading screen, an RSL for the Butterfly backlink, the Cold Blooded spray, an RSL for the glider, and now of course this is the gold style version for the Lady Windfrost skin. And of course, you also have like the super levels for some skins that are going to be, the super levels for her. Then we have an emote for the order, loading screen, ourselves for the glider, this order spray, the armor GG emoticon, loading screen, of course, and ourselves for the order in ultraviolet, and of course her super levels as well. Now, first one we have the turquoise Elite Jewels style, her banner, emote, loading screen, the Ohm's eye spray, which looks pretty cool. This one is reactive, so it's actually pretty cool. Then we have the engineer's thumbs up. Then we have the hazardous Elite Jewels for another style, and of course her super levels as well. For this game, we have the icy arrival, so we have like the Der Burger in an ice cube. Then we have the King Chilling emoticon, the banner, the Cold Rain wrap. Then we have the Ice King's progression emote, the spray, and we have the classic default blue one for him, and of course the super levels. And finally, for the Squid Skin, we have the ourselves for the glider, an emoticon, and ourselves for the voodoo fish stick backlink, loading screen, banner, contrail, and ourselves for the security. This is like the chef one, and of course the super levels as well. So it's actually pretty cool. So I think the levels are gonna be revealed possibly around I think in April or in May we may get the reveal of it. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. And again, if you buy the battle pass, you have to go to your quest and look at the challenges for each one. So one for the foundation, one for the Ice King, and one for the Jules one. So yeah. So it's actually pretty cool. So that was the full review on the Chapter 7 Season 2 Battle Pass. Is it actually very good and worth to buy? I'm gonna say yes, because one, we have the two members of the seven, the Foundation and the Order, being of course the remix versions of them. So in case if you didn't get the original Foundation skin back in Chapter 3 Season 1, or the Order in the item shop, or Jewels back in Chapter 3 in Chapter 2 Season 3, you can actually just buy the Battle Pass and have them in case if you didn't get the original ones. But of course, I think this one did had a remix. Mostly the Jewels one. I think we had the summer one, and which is in the item shop, and that's it. So I think this is her second time being in the battle pass. The second time for Foundation in to be in a battle pass. The Ice King is his second time being in the battle pass as well, because we haven't seen a remix version of him since 2019, I think, or 2018, I think, and for the Order as well. So it's actually pretty cool, because I think the first one who had the first remix was actually the Visitor, but that was if you buy the I think it was the Chapter 1 Season 4 OG Battle Pass. So yeah. So overall, I think this pass is pretty solid. It's actually pretty cool. Is it actually worth to purchase? I mean, it is, and of course, it's only just 800 V-Bucks only, so it's kind of like cheap. So it's actually not that bad. And how can I get the battle pass? Well, there's actually two options. So the first one, you can actually get 800 V-Bucks and get the battle pass normally, or you can actually join the Fortnite crew, and of course you can get the Chapter 7 Season 2 battle pass. But apart from that, you also get the Lego pass, the festival pass, and the OG pass as well. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. And of course, this method is going to be similar to, of course, Season 1. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So again, this season is going to be ending in June 5 of 2026. So yeah, you have to so you have plenty of time to complete the challenges, to think about if you're gonna get the battle pass or not. So yeah. So in my opinion, I think this is a must-buy battle pass, because it looks pretty cool, and it kind of gives me like the same vibes, just like in Chapter 2 Season 2 with the agency stuff, being the Ghost and Shadow um, Spy Wars. So it looks pretty cool. So yeah. But again, you do have until June 5 if you're interested in buying the battle pass or not. So in my opinion, that's really up to you guys. So let me know there in the comments if you already bought the battle pass, or you're still thinking of buying it, or not buy the battle pass. So yeah, because no one's actually pressuring you, no one is forcing you. So that's really up to you. So yeah, but overall, I think this battle pass is kind of like pretty cool. So yeah. So I think that's really about it for today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more awesome videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.